Toronto is a vibrant, world-class city with one of the fastest growing populations in North America. But that same growth brings challenges, and one of the most pressing is climate change. In Toronto, most of our greenhouse gas emissions come from burning fossil fuels to heat our homes or power our vehicles. Motor vehicles are the largest source of local air pollution, which we all know has adverse effects on human health. At the City of Toronto, we've set the ambitious target of getting to net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2040. Achieving our transformed TO net zero vision will result in a low-carbon city where everyone has access to affordable transportation and quality housing, clean air, and healthier communities.
To combat climate change, really, it is going to take some changes in how people live, but they're not necessarily drastic changes. As it relates to transportation, we have two key goals. The first is that 30% of the vehicles on our roads are electric. The second is that 75% of trips under 5 kilometers are via transit, walking, or cycling.
To help reach our climate goals, we need to reduce trips by car by switching to walking, cycling, and transit wherever possible. For trips that must be taken by car, switching to an electric vehicle reduces greenhouse gas emissions and air pollution.
A few years ago, maybe people were thinking, is this really happening? But it's happening. It's super exciting. More and more chargers every month, hundreds actually being added to the grid every month. Lots of new makes and models coming out. We're going to be at 100 different makes and models here in Canada by the end of the year. If you take the average driver, which is about 20,000 kilometers a year, they're going to save between $2,000 and $3,000 a year on fuel alone. So, I really encourage people to check out what's available and see what's going to fit into their life.
Through our EV strategy, we're supporting the transition to EVs by increasing charging availability, addressing cost and convenience barriers, increasing public awareness, and creating economic opportunities.
Well, here at the City of Toronto, we're preparing for our electric future. We know that a major limitation in the uptake of electric vehicles is access to charging.
So through our partners in the Toronto Parking Authority, we're working to install 650 EV chargers in their parking lots and on-street chargers across the city.
We're also showing leadership by transitioning our own fleet of more than 10,000 vehicles to EVs and other zero-emission vehicles.
We have ambitious plans in the City of Toronto to be net zero by 2040, and that means we need all residents in the City of Toronto to do their part. As Canada's largest municipality, Toronto has a responsibility to be a leader in the fight against climate change, to lead by example, and chart an ambitious course to net zero.
For more information, visit our website at toronto.ca/EV.